Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the OB Racing channel. And in this video is a full breakdown of my 2022 SOAR Superbike Series Rookie Challenge Final.
You just gotta love racing.
Okay, let's get this party started. For those of you who are not familiar, well, most of you will be familiar from the SOAR Racing community watching this, but this is a two-wave start between the bot heavyweight class, which is the Battle of the Twins, and the second wave will be myself in the Rookie Cup. We got Matt Faraz, Chase Westmoreland, who's the championship point leader, Wyatt Chang, myself, Peter Panopoulos. There we go. Already, you can see Wyatt Chang and Matt Faraz, they're banging shoulders and banging elbows. You can tell this is going to be quite an intense race. It's the last race of the season. Everyone wants the podium, and so do I. Alright, so in my mind, I'm having a little bit of a flashback because Wyatt and I actually got into an accident right here in turn 2. What's that saying? You can't win the race in the first corner, but you sure as hell can lose it. So I was having that kind of thought process then and there. So I took my time, needless to say. Okay, off we go. We got Chase Westmoreland up front. Second place, I think that's Shane Bishop. Third place is just going to be snatched now by Wyatt Chang as he goes by Peter Panopoulos on the brakes in turn 4. So I find myself in 6th place on the back straight. I definitely want to catch up to Chase and Wyatt as those two guys are my pace. But I need to do it quickly because if they pull away, I'm going to have to increase my level and, the risk factor becomes huge there. So into the carousel we go. We have Chase Westmoreland coming out front there. Look at the lead that he has. And then we have Wyatt Chang. Followed by, look at that, Peter Panopoulos and myself just split Shane Bishop on the front straight there into turn 1. That was amazing. I really like that pass. But I definitely don't want to lose Chase and Wyatt, so I'm on Peter. I'm trying to take that position away from him and jump into the 3rd spot. But Peter really carries some really good line, some really good speed as well. As you can see, he's really riding a little bit defensively there as we make our way onto the back straight. Okay, so as it stands, we still have Peter in 3rd place. I'm in 4th. I really want to snatch that from him, so I'm really going aggressive here into the carousel, looking for different ways to pass him, but at the same time, just trying to stay patient and pick my spots accordingly. There's Chase catching up to the Battle of the Twins competitors there, Wyatt Chang, and then Peter and myself just tipping into turn 1, coming around into turn 2. Peter's really smooth around that section in the infield. It's hard to really get around him safely, but still I'm not pressing, but I really do need to dispatch of Peter quickly so that I can catch up to Wyatt and Chase up in first and second place. Wow, look at Wyatt's bike go, man. I'm telling you, that R6 is super fast, and Wyatt is always determined to get to the front. He rides very aggressively, and it's really hard to keep track of him or keep pace with him when he gets into his zone. So onto the front straight we go again. Chase with the lead there. Wyatt catching up on him really quickly on the brakes. As Peter and I come in, I try to look for a pass coming into the first corner there. Still didn't see it, but then I hear something really familiar. It's that R6 of Matt Faraz right on me in the infield. He looks like he really wants to take advantage. He just came out of nowhere there. Take a look at this pass from Matt. Boom! Right in turn 4, he sneaks up underneath me. He just sneaks right up underneath me and takes it. Mental note for me, because watch as we progress how Matt actually takes advantage of that turn. Looks like one of his favorite corners to pass for sure. Onto the back straight, I take Matt Faraz again. Do not want to lose Peter, and I do not want to lose any momentum in trying to catch Chase and Wyatt up front. Here they are again, Chase, Wyatt, just crossing the finish line there. You can see Wyatt catching up. Hear that R6 right behind me. It has a very distinct motor, so I know he's right behind me. Look at that body positioning there by Matt. It reminds me of Troy Bayliss. That old school body positioning. It's always cool to see for sure. Okay, so now I'm thinking I gotta take Peter on the back straight if I have any hope of catching up to Wyatt and Chase up front. Hopefully it's not too late. Let's see. Boom! Got him on the back straight, third place. Now I'm on the podium. Now I have to think, hey, am I gonna really push? Look at the lead that they have here. I think I'm gonna count 8 seconds from the finish line. That kind of lead, I really have to push super hard. I'm not sure what lap we're in yet. I'll put it up on the screen momentarily. So now, third place, I got I got Chase up front, I got Wyatt in second, myself in third, Peter Panopoulos behind me in fourth, and also Matt Faraz, who we could never count out. He's beaten me before easily, so who knows if he's going to do a last minute push kind of thing. At this point, I'm thinking I gotta separate myself from these guys and catch up to the top racers, which is Chase and Wyatt. So I just started pinning it. As you can see, I'm starting to stretch my lead there between Matt and Peter. Onto the back straight, which is my strong suit. I use that as much as I can so that I can catch up with these guys. Here comes Wyatt and Chase battling out front. Now Wyatt took the lead there at some point. He's now in first place. Chase in second. I counted 7 or 8 seconds lead there between the front runners and myself. So I have a lot of work to do in terms of catching them up. I spent a lot of time there behind Peter. Really, as I watch myself racing, I pick up things that I need to work on for sure. My aggressiveness is something that I need to work on early in the race, because I tend to be overly patient lose a lot of time and distance between the front runners. So another mental note for myself. Okay, I've gained quite the lead there on Peter Panopoulos and Matt Faraz. Still in that chasing pursuit to try and get a hold of Wyatt and Chase's back tire, but at this point I'm not sure if that's going to be possible, but I'm still trying to work hard. I'm pushing the limit, but at the same time, the last thing I want to do is crash out on the last race and my last opportunity to be on the podium. Coming into turn 1 here, I really love this section. Switching to turn 3A, 3B. Coming out onto the mini straight. Down to turn 4. It's hard braking right here into the right-hander with a quick flip to the left side, which leads me down to a left-hand dog leg, we call it, to a quick right, setting us up for the last turn for the back straight. I'm thinking strategy at this point now. I'm coming off of the back-to-back race. The last race I had before this was a Lost Era heavyweight, which I placed 6th in. I'm pretty spent. I can feel it in my legs when I get into the infield, so I use the back straight to kind of rest and breathe a little bit. Trying to stay smooth and silky, still kind of pushing my limits, but in the back of my mind, I'm still cautious not to go too crazy. Wyatt and Chase pretty much found a different gear throughout the latter part of the season, so I knew they picked up some speed, but I also knew I had it. I had a couple crashes before, so maybe that took a hit to my confidence as well. So I really wasn't pushing it. Again, it's the last race. I don't want to do anything that could potentially let me lose this opportunity. There's Wyatt crossing the finish line in first place. Look at the lead that he extended between him and Chase right there. Wyatt's definitely picked up some pace. Okay, so from where I am, I just saw Chase, but I didn't see Wyatt. And I'm now starting to think, okay, preservation mode. Let's maybe maintain the 3rd position and protect it from Peter and Matt Faraz. Let's not try and push it. Maybe I can settle with this 3rd podium position. You know, I'm still quite happy with that based on how my season was going. Alright, I'm pushing real hard here actually coming into turn 1. I go wide right there. I scrape my my foot peg, my rear set, and kind of startled me. I really thought I lost it right there, but I didn't. Just from that little slip up, both Peter and Matt, I could see them in the video. I didn't know then and there that they actually caught up a little bit on. for sure, Matt Ferraz is going to try and make a lunge at me somewhere. He's an excellent rider. So now, look at Matt coming up on me on the brakes there. As we turn, I see his shadow on the right side. I'm like, crap, where did he come from? I protect the inside of that corner because I knew that was his favorite spot to pass. I closed it off of him. He didn't get it, thank God. And all I gotta do now is just keep the power on the back straight, finish off strong in third place. Third place, podium, first podium finish ever.
Okay, so here we have the results for this race. Remember, it was a two-wave start, so you'll see a mixture of the bot heavyweights here alongside with the rookies. Up first, we have Wyatt Chang. Then second place, we have Chase Westmoreland. Third place, myself. Fourth, Matt Ferraz. And fifth, Peter Panopoulos. Okay, so this is the championship points. The final championship points for the rookies challenge. Out of 22 competitors, I was able to pull off a top 10, finish with a 7th position. This is your Lost Era Heavyweight Championship final points. Again, out of about 30 competitors, I was able to finish once again in the top 10. Big shout out to RJ, James, and Rob for pulling off the first, second, and third. This was the amateur open sprint class, which I entered to just kind of train for speed. I was once again able to pull off a top 10 with a 10th position finish there. Shout out to Chris, Nick, and John pulling in the first, second, and third.
Well, and there you have it. My 2022 race season has come to an end. I'd like to give my friends and family a huge shout out for the massive support throughout the entire season last year. This was a year of trial and error for me, and I couldn't have acquired and accomplished the things that I have without learning from all the racers and the SOAR staff, both on and off the track. I'm excited for the 2023 season, and even more excited to raise the bar and provide you with epic viewing content that'll hopefully keep you glued to this channel. Until next time, see you on the track.